Breaking news today: Putin is in hot water over the prospect of an attack by the Ukraine on strategic Russian territory. The ISW claims that a well-known military blogger has expressed concern over the larger than previously documented activities of Ukrainian troops on the east bank of the Dnipro River, after Ukrainian counteroffensive forces were spotted operating on the east bank of Kherson by the Dnipro River. Putin's forces went on high alert. The Institute for the Study of War, a think tank based in the United States, cited a prominent Russian military blogger who escalated his warnings in September about a possible Ukrainian offensive across the Dnipro River this year into Russian-held territory. The ISW has drawn a correlation between the increased counteroffensive activity in Zaporizhia and the fact that Russian command has been shifting more elite units there from the Kherson direction in recent months. The ISW cannot speculate, but they did say, it is noteworthy that prominent and generally reliable Russian sources are discussing Ukrainian activities on the East Bank as occurring at a larger scale than previously documented. The Russian military blogger community is worried about Ukrainian military activity on the eastern bank of Kherson in Zaporizhia, according to the US-based think tank ISW. The report from ISW said Russian sources expressed pronounced concern about ongoing Ukrainian activity on the east bank of Kherson Oblast and framed these activities as part of a potential larger Ukrainian operation. One prominent Russian milblogger who has recently shifted his reporting focus to this section of the front is the primary source for the vast majority of Russian claims about developments on the east bank. Ukrainian efforts to expand a bridgehead on the east bank and the start of a larger offensive operation across the Dnipro River were described by Russian sources as bridgehead expansion and early stages of a larger offensive operation. Intercept by the Spanish Navy submarine from Russia. Located south of the island of Ibiza on October 11 was a Russian submarine with the designation Kilo 2, as well as the naval tug Sergei Balk, according to the Spanish Defense Ministry. The Russian ships escorted the Spanish ships out of Spanish waters. As confirmed by the Spanish Navy, the Crimean Bridge requires substantial funding to maintain security. According to the British Ministry of Defence, Moscow is spending a lot of money trying to protect the bridge that connects occupied Crimea and Russia. The report states that the Crimean Bridge will remain a vital link in sustaining Russia's occupation of Crimea and its forces in southern Ukraine. The threat it poses to national security has grown to the point where it necessitates multi-domain protection, including the diversion of air defense systems and personnel from other missions. Russian security forces' confidence in their ability to protect this large and vulnerable structure will continue to be threatened by the ingenuity of Ukraine's military and security services.